got three very contrasting items here from the 2005 second best case, which is always a source of interesting things I've overlooked or haven't looked at hard enough. And that's a very odd spinning top. That's one of those wonderful firelighters from Sweden. And this is a puzzle corkscrew. So let's try the first one first and then the other two. This is a bizarre thing, really, because when you hold up the camera, it's quite nice detail on it, actually. See if I can get it in focus. I can't get the head in the right position for the spring loading. Doesn't seem to want to hold it that position, but there we are. Something like that. He's got a very odd figure there at the top. And then the middle one there, which protrudes a bit, is a button. That's what I'm going to push to release the spring. And then typically there's a mechanism for tops. The spring is in here, and this is the spinning top. This is bizarre because there's no obvious point at the top for it to spin on. You know, there's just the top of his head, this funny cartoon figure's head. So anyway, we'll do our best, and I'll put it on a plate and see if I can get some sort of spinning action going here. It's only about 3 turns, and then it's done. 1, 2. And then we're going to have the button at the front like that. It's upside down, but it's going to drop down in a short distance and go. See, I feel it should do better than that. Let's just try it just for fun. I'll try it on this surface here and see if it works better. I'll pull this further back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about that? Let's try that. Yeah, that's going to work better, I think. Let's do a few more. Let's be a bit more ambitious. There's a goodish spring inside, which is going to do a few more turns yet. Here we go. Nearly, but you see the point, it's a bit eccentric, the actual weight distribution. There's the spindle point there, and there's no obvious point at the bottom. I'll have one more go and give it up. I did just once, when I was playing with this a few evenings ago, get it to spin really very nicely on the top of the point, but it was obviously a tricky thing to do. Nah, as a spinning top, looks lovely, but it's rubbish in performance, isn't it? Well, there we are. I don't mind it if it looks some virtues of it. The second one is something a friend of mine gave me, which is well worn out by the time he'd given it to me. He used it so much. The company in Sweden makes them for firelighting when you're camping, because this makes a flame, a spark about 3,000 degrees, they say, centigrade. It lasts for about 3,000 actual strikes, and you just need a piece of steel like that with a little piece of it, and this actually contains the stuff that's going to spark. I'll see if I have any good sparks I can get from it, just a few. And the string holds it very firmly together. Oh, yes. Yes, those are good. Very, very hot. And we'll certainly get the firelight, and you can have supper tonight because we can light the fire. It's called Light My Fire. That's the name of the company. Lovely one. So a very nice piece of artwork. You'll see them in every camping shop, I would think. But when I first seen it, I thought, woo, want one of those. The last item is a lovely thing from Gary Foshee, a friend of mine in the puzzle world, who makes very, very nice metal things. And it's a corkscrew, but of course it doesn't work. Well, unless you know the secret. The point is, for this corkscrew to work, I've got to get this handle to go through a hole there, and there's no hole. Well, the hole is there, but not in a hole. When I hold it up to the camera, you can see the hole there, but it won't go any further, and I can't get that in there. So what do I do? Well, I looked at the instructions. That's what you do. Where it says you've got to hold it the wrong way up, shake it a few times, listen to very, very light ball bearings that are inside, dig, 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 dig. And when it's in the right position, do a few more digs. No. Let's turn it upside down and shake the thing a bit. No. Dig, 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 dig. No, so hold it by the end. That's right. Hold it by the end. Dig, 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 dig. Look, we've got a hole in there, which I can put this through. Wow. That's quite tricky to do, actually. Now we can line it up. We've got a perfectly good working corkscrew. Well, I'm going to try it on a bottle, isn't I? There we go. Here's my bottle. Well, I've taken the cork half out, but never mind. Let's just see if it actually goes in. That's what I really like to see. Yes, look at that. Very nicely. And then turn and turn and turn, and down it goes and down it goes. It's a very, very nicely made corkscrew, that, actually. Shall I lift it? Yes. Have a bottle of air. Oh, that's all right. It works. Excellent. Well done, Gary.